doing good helps more people than we actually think. Do you agree with that statement?
I agree completely. Let me tell you a story. The Boys and Girls Club, when I worked there, and I worked in the game room for X amount of years, 50 years, my tenure working at the Boys and Girls Club. But I remember they hired myself, they hired a lot of kids. I say kids because we were 16, 17, 18, 19. And we were working in the game room, the gym, etc. And we don't even know who we are. Because I'm 17, 18, 19. I don't know who I am. But yet, I'm teaching your kids for 5 hours. I got them from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day, 5 days a week. So this is who your kids is learning from, young Cyrus. And I remember, his name is Steve Pedro. He ended up putting his office in the game room. And I told him recently, I was like, you don't realize how much your office being in the game room helped tremendously. And he was like, why did you say that? I said, because you know how many times I might say a bad word to the kids and I'm joking with them or whatever. And he would say, hey, don't talk like that. And you hear from his other room and then you tighten up. Or you able to play him in a game of ping pong or foosball or something like that. And you able to get that mentorship just off him putting his office in this particular place out of the kindness of his heart. He was just like, you know what, let me be involved. Because before they can have the offices way in the back where the kids won't even see you. And there's still some administrators that's back there where they don't even know who you are. But the fact is, being close to what's going on and being a good person start rubbing off on people in ways that you wouldn't even imagine. As the same way his office being there corrected us from speaking, it corrected us on behaving a certain way. Because being young and dumb, you get to cracking, you get to roasting, you get to saying stuff, you get to gloating when you win, you get to doing all these different things that can be harmful to a kid. And you won't realize it because, as I said, you 18, you teaching, and you don't even know yourself. But that is how things affect other people, by just frankly being good. You'll realize that it's a trickle-down effect. He just initially put his office there so he can play with us and whatnot, and what turned into it was valuable lessons by just overhearing what's going on. So that's what I'm saying. When we try and do good, we think about, okay, I gave $1 to the homeless, or I donated this to this, or I did this to this, and you won't realize who's looking at you doing these things. Therefore, it rubs off in a way that goes far beyond what you can even imagine.